Hey guys, today I'm here to do another book haul. It's actually my September book haul, and also I wanted to show you what I got from my library. I went to the bookstore today. I can't help it. I can't resist. I just have to buy all these books, and I bought 9 books overall, and then I have 4 books from the library. So I have tons of books, and my TBR pile is actually growing, and I hope I can just read them all as fast as I can buy these books. And so let's get started. Oh my gosh, look at this. I went to Barnes and Noble and look at all these books. 9 books. I know. I have a problem. I have a major problem buying books. I know. I have a problem. I know that. I know. I can't help it. Every time I go to the bookstore, I just like, okay, this and this. Oh, I want this. So, anyways, let's get started. I have 9 books to show you. I'm so excited, guys. This one. Yay! I'm finally getting a copy. I've been seeing this a lot every time I go to the bookstore, but I said this time I'm gonna get a copy. So it's Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. Now, again, the Earth is under attack by the aliens. Now, who can save the Earth or the world? Another kid. So, I'm so excited. I just hope I like this one because I don't know. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to read this one because the movie I believe is not gonna come out until what, months from now? I'm not really sure, but I know. I believe it's November if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that one. But I know the movie's coming out soon, and I have to read this first, guys. I have to read this first. Let me know if you guys have read this book, and no spoilers, please. But just let me know if you like it or not. The second book that I have, oh, excuse me, that's my phone. The next book that I have, it is Stolen by Lucy Christopher. And the simplicity of this book is what I like about it. It's the it's like the bronze butterfly. It's just so pretty. It's so simple. But this is what really this is a story about this girl. She was actually going on vacation with her family, and she met this guy, and he abducted her, and he takes her somewhere in the middle of nowhere and changes her life. So that's all I know about this book, and I heard a lot of good things about this book, so I cannot wait to read it. The next book I have is oh my goodness, Lock and Key by Sarah Dessen. I don't have any Sarah Dessen's book yet, and this is actually my first one. I've seen a lot of Sarah Dessen's book out there, but I just don't know which one to pick. So this one caught my attention because I like. Did I say I lock? I like. I like that key that she's holding. It is just gorgeous cover. It is just gorgeous. I don't know a lot about this book, but I'm a sucker when it comes to cover. So sorry, Dessen. I hope I like it. I have a copy. It is actually Gone by Michael Grant. Everybody's raving about this book, how good it is, and you have to read it. A lot of people have told me that so many times. I never picked a copy until now. Everybody disappears, but just teenagers, and all of a sudden they have, this dangerous powers that they go, that actually grow stronger day by day. Oh my goodness, and dangerous creatures. Oh my gosh, that sounds really interesting, and I just can't wait to find out what this book is all about. Next book I have is Reboot by Amy Tintera. And actually this book is about this girl who's actually dead, and then after 78 minutes, 178 minutes, she woke up, and then she became the deadliest reboot, and she started training new reboots. Actually, the longer the reboots are dead, the less human they are when they return. So she became the deadliest one and she became the strongest one, less emotional, less human. So that is just interesting. So I picked up a copy for myself. Next one I have is this is a new one. I don't know anything about this book, but the only reason why I picked this up is the cover itself. This is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by, I think I'm going to butcher this last name, April Genevieve Tushok. I think I butchered that. I'm sorry if I did. But it is just gorgeous cover. And not only that, if you take the dust jacket off, I believe this is teal color. Oh my goodness. It's just plain teal, but look at the spine with gold writing on it. Well, not, it's silver. I meant silver. It looks gold, but it is silver. I thought it's gold, but that's another book. Actually, it is silver writing. It is just so pretty. So I cannot wait to read this one and find out what this book is all about. So it just came out on August 20th. So I just, I'm excited to read it and find out myself. Okay, the next one I have, it is actually two books that I have. It is the first one, it is So Close to You by Rachel Carter. And the sequel is the This Strange and Familiar Place by, again, Rachel Carter. I picked up the first one, so I found the second one, so I said might as well grab both of them so I can read them both at the same time and no cliffhangers. But anyways, I heard this is about time travel and the Montauk Project and government doing some crazy stuff. Anyways, I like time travel stories, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. I hope I'd like it. Next one, last one in my book haul, is actually Monument 14 by Emma Laybourne. I was super intrigued about this book. Again, this book is about a bunch of kids were actually stuck in the supermarket, and series of disasters started happening as may seem that it's the end of the world. So they have to do what they have to do in order to survive. So another survival story, and I was super intrigued of what's gonna happen at the end. So I picked this up, and I wanted to find it myself. So I hope I enjoy it. The next one that I will show you, I have four books. I actually have four of these books. Actually, I put on hold, and they're finally here. So I would like to show them to you. The first book that I got from the library is actually Monument 14. And if you can see that, Monument 14 by Emma Laybourne is actually Sky on Fire, which is a sequel from the book that I bought, which is the Monument 14. This is the first book, and this is the sequel right here. And the reason that I wanted to borrow this first, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like this one, so I want to go ahead and borrow this first before, and then if I like it, I can always get a copy. So that's from the library. The second book from the library that I have is actually Trap by Michael Northrop. It's another survival story, and one of my friends recommended this to me, and she said she really enjoyed reading this. And it's about high school kids. They were actually trapped at their high school, and again, they didn't know there's gonna be a blizzard, and they needed to do what they had to do to survive. The third book I have is Fracture by Megan Miranda. I'm just super intrigued about the story of this book. It's about this girl who's already dead by the time her best friend pulled her out of the icy waters. And after the accident, she can now sense who's about to die. So, again, I wanted to find out more about this book, so I hope I like it. Last but not least, I have Origin by Jessica Corey, and I hope I pronounced that right. And again, the story is so interesting. It's about Pia, who's actually genetically engineered to be immortal, and she's actually raised by a team of scientists in a hidden place somewhere in the Amazon rainforest. Then one day, she finds a hole in the fence, and she couldn't resist, so she started exploring the rainforest, and she meets this boy. So there's a romance going on in this book, and I wanted to find out more about it, so I went and go ahead and borrow it from the library. Okay, that is it for today, guys, and I can't even carry my books. It's so many books I have today. I'm so excited to read all of this book. I know my TBR pile is actually growing. That I know, and I need to get to my reading. And this is my library books. And let me know. Leave a comment below if you have read any of the books that I showed you. Let me know if you like it or not. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.